Probably my most used extension. I love it. I use it depending on the week. Sometimes I use it daily, sometimes multiple times a day. What's nice about it too is that it's not just a Chrome extension. You can get it on Firefox, Edge, and Safari, and the name is what it does. It takes all of your tabs and it condenses them into one tab, one manageable, can view everything, can see titles. Beautiful. Why would we use that? Why would you want that? So 3 reasons I can think of. Number 1, like I said, sometimes if I have so many tabs open, I get a little anxious. I can't figure out where everything is. Drop it down, puts it all in one spot, or just lets me kind of hit the reset button and start over with things. You know, if I'm looking at this example they have up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 YouTube videos, so many tabs open, you can't even see what the videos are. Number 2, it taxes your computer less. You could see before it's using 1,981 megabytes of memory of the RAM. Now it's only using 99. So, you know, doing this essentially could help your computer move a little quicker. Workflow gets a little better. Get things done quicker. Third case scenario, and I didn't realize it did this until Kurt Wagner, who is a school psychologist in Illinois that I used to work with, showed me that he did this with students, where you can actually share a collection of links to make it almost like a mini website, a mini one-stop shop for different topics. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. So let's see how OneTab works. So let's get rid of this window. So I have some already open up, some tabs already open up. So we have the OneTab, we have the Chrome store. Before you get started, obviously, you want to add it to your Chrome or to your Safari or Edge or whatever browser you're using. And then you want to pin it. So you can see mine. I'm going to try to click below it, but you can see it is right there. And I have my to-do list for my Google Tasks. I got my Drive open. I have our learning management system, Infinite Campus for my district open. Tableau, this is something we use to sometimes analyze data and do needs assessment to see where we can best serve our students. I have my district's website open. I have my school's website open. I tried to pull open the Illinois State Board of Education. It's not being nice right now. We got ASCA with the conference because I heard there was this guy presenting about essential tech tips and I wanted to see his stuff. It was awesome. We have the Motivational Interviewing Network of Trainers because I heard there was a guy presenting on MI at the ASCA conference, plug. And then last, I have the ISCA site open. Now, right now it's not too much, but you can see it's starting to get a little crowded here, right? It's starting to get a little crowded and maybe it's tough for me to stay organized. Or maybe I want to come back to this later. Maybe I want to, start a new topic but not forget about these tabs. Once I click on one tab, boom, puts them all right here. As you can see, they're all right here. If I want to open them one at a time, I can click on them. If I want to restore all of them, I click restore all of them, and then we are good to go. So that is probably the most common use case. Now, this other one I was talking about, this is where it gets really cool. Let's say, you can see I already did it once. Let's say I was planning a post-secondary planning website or links that I wanted to share with people. So let's say I would want the College Board up there. Let's say I would want not only College Board, but the bigfuture.org. Oops, learn how to spell, future.org, to get information from colleges. And let's say I wanted to do fast web so that my students know how to find some different scholarships. And let's say I wanted to do the Common App. Oh, Common App, all right? So let's get that up there. And then let's say I also wanted to do the Coalition, right? So we'll put that up there. And then I also want to get Send EDU. So we're going to get that up there. And then maybe we will. Oh, there we go. And let's say I also want to get Parchment up there because for our school, if they aren't sending it via Common App, we use Parchment. What else? Maybe I want ACT. Maybe I want my students that, hey, if you took your ACT or you took the SAT and you want to retake it, let's take a look at that. Maybe I have ONET up there, right? So maybe I have some students that are still in the career development process. For exploration, I'm saying that I want to get them to use some more information. Our school's going to be using school links now. Let's pretend we already have our school links set up. Put that up there, right? So now these are all things that are links that can help students for post-secondary planning. And I want to share all these with them, but I know if I send an email that's got this link and this link and this link and this link, after the second or third link, kids probably gonna be like, I'm done, right? So how do I send it in one neat little snapshot? So I'm going to click here, and then within OneTab, I am going to do two things. First, I'm going to name it, right? I'm going to give it a nice name. So I'm going to say post-secondary planning sites. I did that because the other one was post-secondary planning down here, so we can see the difference. So now this has a name. So I can even do that for myself. Let's say I have a collection of tabs that I am going to use frequently, right? I can collect them and name them, whether it be 9th grade, 10th grade, career, college, social and emotional, things like that. But now here's where it gets really cool. Share as a web page. So I'm going to click on this. Now it's going to give me a web page with an address. Now, if you went to my presentation, you know I love URL shorteners, so I would probably plug this into my URL shortener and have it be brianlinhart.com/afterbg links or post-secondary links or something like that, but you could share this directly. The other cool thing, yep, you see it right there, there is a QR code. So if you have a college and career center at your school, or if you just want to keep this up in your office, might be good to make it a one-stop shop. If you're at my presentation, you also know about NFC with the tags and the cards, and maybe you made an NFC card on the wall and kids could just tap it with their phone and have these. So yeah, as you can see, I'm going to copy it. Let's go to an incognito window so it doesn't have any of my stuff tied to it, and paste it. This is what someone would see. So yeah, OneTab is it's pretty awesome. It serves its purpose, and I feel like also the learning curve isn't too steep, right? Once you play with it a couple times, you should feel comfortable with it. So yeah, OneTab probably my favorite extension. So it helps.